Morning, morning, morning. What's going on, boys? How the fuck are y'all doing, man? TGIF, boys. It's Friday. I hope you don't have to work today. If you do have to work, I hope it's a short work day. If it's not, my God, I'm sorry. What we got in this motherfucker? The general in the building. Salute to the general. Sup, dude? Sup, rogue? So I got my Dollar Tree soap laundry in the purple dinosaur bottle. Finally, nice. Alex gives the odds of the show going. Yeah. Very funny, wise guy. Sup, dude? Sup, spicy? Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. I got you. I definitely got you. I'm your fucking Huckleberry on that one, bro. Watching Army of the Dead. Nice. I gotta check that one out. Batista. Yes, sir. Batista. Yeah, she looks tight. Dude, Zack Snyder makes a good zombie flick, man. The remake of Dawn of the Dead was good, man. That's still one of my favorite zombie movies. It's very entertaining. Good action. It's very funny, but yeah, I'm interested to see Army of the Dead. It looked good. It's got decent reviews. Looks right up my fucking alley. Well, boys, I'm going early today for a reason. Got the weigh-ins coming up in just a short. And let me get this shit fired up here. I somewhat got my ducks in a row this morning. I'm usually just a fucking space case, just all over the place, man. But I tried to be kind of dialed in. I'd have some things to do later today, so I want to get this stream. I want to be focused on the stream and ready to fucking go. I do have it up and running before the weigh-ins have started, though. So in the spirit of that, let me go ahead and pull up the stream that I usually watch while I do these weigh-in reactions, which is MMA Junkie. Shout out to MMA Junkie and the GOAT, John Morgan. Yep, they're ready to go. See? All right. Yep. Nothing so far. But yeah, man, I hope y'all are doing well, man. It's fucking Friday, dude. Yep. Yeah, it's Zack Snyder. He does a good one, man. He does some good zombie shit. He does a good fast moving zombie movie where the zombies are fucking like all cracked out. Oh, well, you are just in time. I mean, I can tell you all about it. It's been well, it's been a mixed bag, man. It started to turn. It wasn't doing too bad. I was choking it down just fine the first couple days, but it started to turn now, man. But I don't have any choice but to fucking eat it. So yeah. Yeah, going well. Yeah, man. Take a victory lap, Tommy. You fucking called it, dude. Me and my big fucking mouth is what I get. It's what I get, man. It's what I do for my supporters, man. Y'all get to see me look fucking stupid. Y'all get to feed me crow and say, "See, sense is what I fucking told you." So yeah, man. Take a victory lap. Spark one up for your boy. And we're just about to get started here, boys. We're just about to get started. Oh man, yeah. It was beautiful though, man. Tommy, I was saying I felt like Masvidal, dude. Like I'm a big fan of Chandler. But that fucking left hook that Oliveira clipped him with was fucking beautiful. It was textbook in every single way. And I gotta fucking respect it, man. And I appreciate it too. It's fucking beautiful. It was a peach. Peach of a left hook. But did it sting? Bet your fucking ass it did. It hurt bad. Because I thought Chandler had him, but hey, man, Oliveira ain't no quitter no more. He might have been at one point, but he ain't no quitter no more. He's got the fucking heart of a champion now. Fucking UFC lightweight champion. But yeah. Yeah, man, the crow's been good. I don't think it's the worst crow I've ever eaten. It's up there, but it's not the worst. It's not the worst tasting crow I've ever eaten. You're about to get started here. Who we got first? Let me put my headphones in. Yes, indeed. Hope y'all having a good Friday, man. Yep, Tommy Linesmaker at MGM. Oh, it was nasty, man. Yeah, he's a glass cannon for sure. I still fuck with Chandler heavy, though. I still fucks with Michael Chandler heavy. He's a fucking good dude. He took that loss like a fucking G, too. But yeah, shout out to the champ, man. Shout out to Oliveira. He shut my big fucking mouth. Well, not really, but, you know, he did feed me some crow. I'm eating it, too. All right, here we go. I got my headphones in. It looks like Bruno Silva. Yeah, it's Bruno Silva.
Brendan Fitzgerald, good morning, everybody. Hey, Brendan, how are you?
Yep, Bruno Silva up to the scales first, boys. See if we got my dude. Yeah, my dude, the scale tech. He's that guy in the blue shirt there. Other than John Morgan, that's the coolest guy in the room. That's the guy that I want to hang out with, and I hope it rubs off on me. All right, here we go. Bruno Silva. $125.5 for Bruno Silva. Bruno Silva has made weight, boys. Bruno Silva has made weight. He looks good. He looks happy. He looks ready to go. Yeah, my dude, Pimp Daddy Scale Tech. This fucking nerd, Brendan Fitzgerald. Here we Rafael Alves is next up to the scale, boys. Here we go. Rafael Alves, what's he looking like? What's he straight up looking like, boys? Shaking his arms. Looks ready to go. He's fucking doing the in the nomine Padre, Efficti Spiritus Sancti. Yep. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Here we go. He's praying. Pimp Daddy Scale Tech. What you got? Talk to me, dog. Talk to me, homie. Right here. Tell me in my ear. Tell me in my right ear. 154.5. Holy shit. I was worried about him not making it, but he made it under. He said, I don't even need to make 155. I can make 154.5. But yeah, he looks fit, man. He looks fit. He was worried, but now he's happy. All elation for Rafael Alves. Up next to the scale, we got Joshua Kulabau. Josh Kulabau. Goodness, he looked God. He looks sucked up, boys. Sucked up, got a six-pack, but yeah, he looks man. I can't remember 146 even. There we go. But he made the weight early. He can start rehydrating. Goddamn, he needs to. It is, man. No, he does. He has nice hands, man. Yes, sir. Yes, he does. Victor Rodriguez up to the scale next, boys. Soldier. Dude, Soldier is an underrated movie. Yeah, definitely. Kulabau looked sickly, emaciated. $125.5 for Victor Rodriguez. He did not look happy to be there. Bill Algio, according to Brendan Fitzgerald, he's next to the scale. Bill Algio. No, I don't mind Brendan Fitzgerald. I just like to give him shit. What's he weigh, Pimp? Talk to me. Talk to me, Pimp. $145.5. I said it before, Fitzgerald. Now, 145.5 for Bill Algio, boys. Bill Algio looks ready to go. Court McGee is next to the scale. Court McGee. Court looks in shape. Talk to me, player. What's it say? $170.5 is your official weight for Court McGee, boys. Is the official weight for Court McGee. It says Rafael is winning, by the way, since I haven't heard your prediction, bro. but that's very much my prediction. Yeah, I will definitely get to that prediction, brother. I will definitely get to that prediction. This is gonna be a good fight, though. That's gonna be a really good fight. Real close fight. Real close fight. Damier Magulov is on the scale now, boys. What's it say, player? $155.5 for Damier Magulov, boys. 155.5. Algio does look ready. I agree with that. Court looks in phenomenal shape. Holy smokes, I agree with that as well. And yeah, Magulov looks like Magulov from what I've seen. Xiaonan is up next. Xiaonan. This is the guy fighting Joshua Kulabau. He looks like a brick shithouse. 146 even is what my homie said. He says not close at all, bro. Not close at all, bro. What's up, Jimmy? Cheers, bro. How are you this Friday? He says Cody's gonna miss weight. We'll see, man. That's gonna. Oh man, if he misses weight, oh dude, that'll fucking kick it off. Here we got Xiaonan. $116 even for Xiaonan. Xiaonan looks ready to go. He looks swolled up. Says up, Jimmy Django. Ben Rothwell coming up next, boys. Here we go. I'll tell you what, that last fight that Ben was going to fight in, he looked fit. He looks a little bit softer now. He looked a little bit more fit in that last weigh-in. He looks like Ben Rothwell, boys. He looks more or less like I've seen Ben look worse. I've seen him look a little better. He looked better at that last weigh-in. The fight that got canceled, he looked better at that one. 265.5. Yeah, he put on a little bit. He put on a little bit to be expected. He doesn't look a whole lot worse than he did before. I've seen Ben Rothwell look worse, but I mean, what? Come on, it's Ben Rothwell. He ain't gonna come up there looking like fucking looking shredded, dude. He ain't gonna be cut like Jesus. It's Ben Rothwell. Ricardo Hamos up next to the scale. He said put your arms down, bro. I'm not ready for that yet. 146 even for Ricardo Hamos. Ricardo Hamos, excuse me. Man, I'm sorry. I don't get the Portuguese pronunciations always throw me off, and I always butcher their names. So Brazilian fans, if any Brazilian fans are listening, I apologize. David Dvorak is up next to the scale, boys. But yeah, Ricardo Hamos is 146 even. Dvorak looks like he looks shredded, but he also looks very 126 even. For Dvorak, he needs to hydrate, but yeah, he made the weight. So that one, we'll know Paiva hasn't weighed in yet. Felicia Spencer is next to the scale, boys. The first and only fighter thus far to shout out the Mecca. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Season 4 coming up in a couple weeks, boys. Felicia Spencer is the only fighter that I know of to shout out the Mecca. Here we go. Let's see what it says. 145 even. Bang on weight for Felicia Spencer. The Phenom. There you go, girl. There you go, girl. Jan is about to piece this broad up, says Jimmy. He says, I'm mystic even, bud. Stop doubting me, bro. I probably will at some point. He looks good to me. Says Cody will miss weight. Jimmy says Rogue Rapper. Rogue says, who does Dvorak fight now, Jimmy? 116 even for the Cookie Monster, boys. There she is. So, girl. Yeah, dude. Yeah, check it out, man. There's a video up on it. Jimmy, I'm sure there's a gentleman in the chat that I'm sure can direct you to that video. We got Chris Barnett. Good God, we got Chris Barnett coming up to the scale, boys. He looks happy to be there. He looks more or less like you would expect. What? Yeah, that's crazy. So he's 263, but here's the thing: the dude is like 5'9". Chris Barnett is like 5'9", 5'10", and he's like 263. That's the dude fighting Ben Rothwell. That's crazy, but yeah, he made the weight, man. He looks real happy, man. Chris Barnett looks ready to go. I don't know if his body. I mean, he looks ready to go. I don't know about his body. Here we got Vandera. God, he's a fucking lug. Here we go. What's it say, player? Talk to me, pimp. Talk to me, pimp. Talk to me, pimp. $264 is what the fella says. 264. Jared Vandera waving, saying hi, giving a little smile. Says, hey there. Yeah, he's a big old lummox. But yeah, he made the weight, man. 264. There we go. So far, so good. Nobody's missed so far, boys. Nobody has missed so far. I'm done doubting Tommy Egan. Juan Camillo Ronderos. Chris Barnett. Good job, Chris Barnett. He made the weight. Chris is the 136 even for your boy, Tommy. Your boy Rob Font weighs 136 pounds. He looks fit, perhaps a little drained. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. But that your boy made the weight. We have the golden boy, Edmund Shabazian, up to the scales next, boys. Good God. He has the gnarliest ribcage, dude. It pokes out like a fucking alien. It looks like an alien ribcage that's like bladed or something, dude. It's crazy looking. But yeah, here we go. Talk to me, player. What's it say? 185 even. Yeah, I know that, Fitzgerald. I just said that. Dude. Yeah, but no, yeah, Edmund Shabazian made the weight. There you go. He ran off the stage. There you go. Great way from he was happy. Winner, chicken dinner is what he says, boys. Your boy Rob does look fit, a bit drained. Yep, he does. He looks in shape. He looks a little drained, but he wasn't like, I'm about to die. He was happy to be there. He was like, woo, made the weight, hopped out the scales, bada bing, bada boom, shake the motherfucking room. Let me shake this fucking chalice up here, boys. Let me have a casual toke here. But now it looks like the lull. That was the first wave, boys. Now we're going to get a bit of a lull. You're going to see a bunch of fucking nerds standing around. You're going to see my fucking homie, the scale tech, whip them all into shape. You're going to see, you're going to hear the soothing voice of the GOAT, John Morgan. I'm going to talk some more shit. We can talk some more about these fights. But yeah. Like Canelo said, yeah. I was saying that way before Canelo, though. Me and my brother used to say that shit to each other all the time. Somebody say something like you ain't trying to hear it, it'd be like you're full of shit. It's like yeah, go on, okay, yeah. So yeah, you buy my style, Canelo. But yeah, what's up, man? How y'all doing today, man? It's Friday. It's Friday afternoon. Hopefully, if you're working, it's the last day of the week. Hopefully your afternoon doesn't drag on too much. We'll try and cut into it a little bit with this here, boys. Try and break up the doldrums a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I'm staring at three nerds, so I don't need to watch this for the time being. I'm not hearing John Morgan, which is kind of breaking my heart a little bit. But yeah, I'll just have to make do somehow. Have to carry on somehow, boys. Well, Okay, well, so who is y'all's most confident pick? Who is the fighter that is not losing? If I ask my bro Tommy says it's very much Rob Fine, bro. It's very much Rob Fine will win this fight, bro. I'm not sure who is y'all's most confident pick. I'm not sure who mine is. There are few fighters on this card that I have more than about 70% confidence in. I'll tell you that right now. A lot of close fights or close matchups on this card. I think we're going to see some good fights. I think we might see some stinkers too. There are going to be some good fights, and there's going to be some fights that people think are going to be good, and there are going to be fucking stinkers. Making my computer ready. I'm trying to multitask, boys, and that is not my fucking strong suit. So forgive me if I get distracted. I do have the MMA Junkie live stream up. I do have my computer up so I can look at some of these statistics. And yeah, I got the fucking stream going. So I'm juggling. Let me just fucking refresh this shit right here. I want to refresh this shit right here. We got the lull. Bunch of fucking nerds standing around. He's 149, just fucking like he has the suit on in the sauna. They put a treadmill in the sauna, and he's just fucking hitting it, dude. What's Cody listening to? Tommy, what's Cody listening to in the sauna with the trash bag suit on, cutting that way? What's he listening to, bro? And what are the odds on what Cody's listening to? Is it some fucking some Billy Squire or some foreigner? I don't know, man. What do y'all think Cody's jamming to trying to cut this weight? No, yeah, dude. He is absolutely listening to some butt rock, dude. All right. Yeah, what butt rock band is Cody listening to? Is it Nickelback? Is it Hinder? Is it Seether? Is it fucking Theory of a Dead Man? Is it fucking Oh, dude, he is definitely jamming to some butt rock, dude. I need to quit smoking this shit here, boy. Oh, man. Yeah, he's definitely listening to some fucking like Five Finger Death Punch or something, dude. Man, I don't even know who I'm super. I'll tell you what. One of my more confident picks right now is Damier as Magulov. I really like the tape. I like the tape study. I liked what I saw when I did tape study on his Magulov. I liked his output, his pace. I like his decision making when he is going through the gears and like transitioning between the different skill sets. When something's not working out for him, he doesn't sell out for it. He adapts. Like I said, he'll switch gears, and I like what I saw from him. He's not going to play the jiu-jitsu game with Alves, I don't think. And what I did see from Alves, particularly in the Alejandro Flores fight, was that when there was a lull in the activity in the rounds, he wasn't throwing. He was waiting. He was waiting for Flores to throw so he could counter him. Magulov is not going to wait. He's gonna be filling the gaps with jabs or low kicks or whatever. So I like Magulov to out volume Alves, stuff the takedowns. If he does hurt or drop Alves, I don't think he's going to fall into his guard stupidly. He's going to posture up above him And Magulov does have a really nice ground and pound. All right, here we go. What we got? $265.5 for Justin Tafa. He looks like Justin Tafa. I can't remember what he's looked like before. He looks more or less the same. I wouldn't say he looks like. He looks soft, but I mean, he's always kind of looked like that. So I don't know. Y'all tell me. Do y'all remember what he weighed in his last fight? But yeah, Tafa may weight. So that bout's official, boys. Vandera and Justin Tafa have both made weight. We are waiting on Big Booty Judy, but Felicia Spencer has made weight. Ricardo, sorry, I always do that. Ricardo, Hamos, and Bill Algio have both made weight. Shabazian has weighed in. Hermanson has not. Font has weighed in. Garbrandt has not. The MMA Junkie stream is cutting out. Ben Rothwell and Chris Barnett have both weighed in and made weight, so that bout is official. Here's another guy. Is this fucking Braj here going to miss weight? This is another guy that I'm a little bit concerned about, boys. Who do you think I'm talking about? Wait, did he already weigh in? I don't think he did. This gentleman that shares his last name that's weighed in, that's where I got it confused. But this gentleman is not weighed in. And I think he and Cody have side-by-side treadmills in the sauna right now. Yeah. Claudio Silva is another one. Claudio. I'm not 100% sure that Claudio will make the weight. But yeah, Silver and Victor Rodriguez have both weighed in. Kulabau and Xiaonan, however you pronounce his name. That dude and Kulabau both weighed in. Waiting on Halle and Paiva. I think we're still waiting on both Medeiros and Hadzovic. No surprise there. Yeah, big shaka on that one. But Alves and his Magulov have both weighed in. And yeah, that's the updates. I do hear the GOAT. I do hear Junkie John, man. Just that, the voice of just a chill Texan, just hanging out, man. The voice of the man that knows that he will get the first question. He says, I feel pretty comfortable with everything, just saying. Dude, I would love to fucking burn one with John Morgan. And just pick his brain, like, bro, just tell me some cool shit that's happened. Tell me some crazy shit that's happened that, like, some off the record. We'll keep it off the record, John. Off the record. Oh God. Oh, it's Friday, boys. It's fucking Friday, man. I'm super stoked it's the weekend. I'm very happy to be here streaming with y'all. I'm pretty stoned. I'm about to get more stoned. What's up, pimp? Homie Scale Tech. About to fucking whip these nerds into shape. Some nerd is trying to, like, brag to John Morgan.
I went to Prague a couple years ago. It's like,
oh yeah, that's pretty cool. No, I think it's that nerd Fitzgerald. See what I got going on. Jackie boy, what's up, Jack? What's up, Mills? What's going on, man? How we doing this morning, boys? This afternoon, rather. See what we got going on. See what we got going on. Cut my life in. So, Jack, not home right now, but thought I'd pop in. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Jack. Yeah, he's a big fucking boy. Yeah, he thick. He thick, Bo. Jack saying, what's up to everybody? Who wins the Algio fight? Salud. Mill saying, what's up to everybody? Oh, he's out? Yeah, I was wondering why he hadn't weighed in. Interesting. Yeah, was he, Mills, do you know if he was out before Dvorak weighed in, or if that was just, if he's just doing that for posterity's sake? I'm going to ponder that while I reload this fucking chill on here. I hope he does too, man. I like Dvorak. I want to see him. I want to see him work tomorrow. Jimmy's picking Algio. They have a replacement for Dvorak. Who is it? Hey, appreciate it. Mill said I just hit the like button. Did you? Can you say the same? Good people. Thank you, Mills. I appreciate that. Juan Camillo Ronderos. So Juan Camillo Rondero. God damn. I always fuck up these fucking the Latin pronunciations, man. Paiva, yeah, Dvorak, yeah. So yeah, now yeah, I still have Dvorak for sure. Rogue says he's about to build a caster piece, boys. He says he's putting together the winning lineup right now. Yeah, appreciate that, Jimmy. Yeah, Juan Camillo Ronderos is your replacement for Hallie and Paiva. I think we're updated, boys. I think we're all up to speed here. So now we can talk about the fights a little bit. I guess I'll just go ahead and start making some damn picks. There's a couple I don't have to wait to see. There's just a couple I'm going to go ahead and just make right here, right now. Like I said, Magulov is one of my more confident picks for sure. Now, Yancey Medeiros and Damier Hadzovic, I'm going to wait on because neither of those guys have weighed in. And that was I was really struggling with that pick. I did make up my mind. I have made a pick on that one, but I'm going to wait till they weigh in, at least to make that one official. David Dvorak was going to be my pick against Paiva. Definitely going to be my pick against the replacement. Yeah, David Dvorak is a very well-rounded fighter, and I think he should finish this dude. Knockout or sub, I'm not sure. But yeah, I've got David Dvorak like a mug. He was even against Paiva, he was one of my more confident picks. I am also taking Joshua Kulabau against Xiaonan. I think that Joshua Kulabau, he can get hurt, and he did look sucked up at the weigh-in, so that could potentially affect his durability. But he has good recoverability, and he has good grappling. He has good striking, man. He does. He throws nice little 2-3 punch combos, usually of the hook variety. And yeah, he's I like what I've seen from Kulabau. I think that I'm going to be honest with you. I think he got screwed a little bit in the Charles. I thought he beat Charles Jourdain. Even though I think Jourdain's a good fighter. This looks like Juan Camillo. No, this is Hadzovic. 156 for Hadzovic. So Hadzovic has made weight. He looks shredded, as you might expect. He was a bodybuilder before he started MMA. But yeah, that looked like Damier Hadzovic, as I've usually seen him more or less. And he made the weight. Spit game to these fucking nerds, pimp. Put these fucking nerds up on game, dog. I'm just talking to my boy, the scale technician. Go ahead and pick the wrong winner for the main event. Cody is getting KO'd violently. That's what Tommy says. Go ahead, bro. I know you're very much gonna pick Cody. Jack says, "Let's go, Hadzo." Oh man, that's one where I just don't know, boys. Fuck it. I'll just go ahead and tell you. Fuck it. We might as well. Got the usual suspects up this motherfucker. It's Friday. I'm home. I'm high. I ain't got no job. I ain't got shit to do. I'm taking Yancey Medeiros, boys. It's Yancey Medeiros' last fight on his contract. He is going to give it everything he has. I think he has more heart than Hadzovic. I think he has more power than Hadzovic. I think he's gonna knock this motherfucker out. So yeah, I'm taking Yancey Medeiros. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If he goes out on the shield, fuck it. It's the last fight on his contract. He is going to be fighting for his career, and I think that could potentially be fight of the night. Hadzovic and Medeiros could potentially be fight of the night. But yeah, I'm gonna take Yancey in that one, man. I'm gonna go with Yancey. Now, if he misses weight or something, I don't know. I don't know. If he looks like shit, I might go with Hadzovic. But right now, it's Yancey Medeiros. But yeah, I got Bruno Silva. Bruno Silva is one of my more confident picks. Yeah, definitely. I think I wrote my picks down. Let me see. I have my picks down on. Yeah, he's a big dude. Yeah, he was a bodybuilder. He was a fucking bodybuilder before he got into MMA. But yeah, I don't know. It's close, man. It's close. I think Medeiros has just been in there against such better competition, man. He's been tested by better fighters, in my opinion. And Hadzovic is just kind of I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about him. I just can't really place it. I can't put my finger on it, but I don't like him. Nevertheless, let's move on up this card, boys. All right, Ben Rothwell, Chris Barnett. I'm going Ben Rothwell. Look, yeah, that's it. I'm going Ben Rothwell. I know that he is. I know that he's way past it. I know that Ben has never been Mr. World Beater. And I know that Chris Barnett, he has some hype behind him. He's the short, jolly, fat guy. He does have a bunch of knockouts. But Rothwell is another guy. He's just fought a way higher level of competition. I think that he's either going to outpoint or he's going to knock this dude out. I cannot bring myself to take Chris Barnett. I'm not mad at you if you do, because Ben Rothwell is certainly one to be faded, but I cannot fade him against this dude. I'm sorry. Like, this is another one. It's just like Yancey. Like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's okay. Like, I'm never going to be super confident in picking Yancey Medeiros or fucking Ben Rothwell, but I can't pick Chris Barnett, dude. He is a fucking tub of shit. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but Ben Rothwell, like, is in better shape than you, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, I've got Ben Rothwell. He better not lose this fight. If Ben Rothwell loses this fight, he needs to hang him up. You getting knocked out by a dude that's 5'8", 263 pounds. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. But yeah, I think Ben Rothwell should get the job done. I got him, like I said, to win a decision or to just knock this dude out. I think Chris Barnett has been knocked out a few times, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Then this dude didn't fucking hold on, man. Let me see something real quick. Nah, dude, this dude got knocked out by Alex Nicholson. Nah, man, I got Ben Rothwell all day. You get fucking dude, nah. He got knocked out by Alex Nicholson, dude. No, sir. No, sir. No, that's a non-starter, man. That's a no-go. That's a no-go, boys. I got Ben Rothwell. Yeah. But what do we have going on this? Yeah, nothing going on in the weigh-ins right now, but yeah, I got Rothwell. That is your prelim headliner. I tell you what, boys, I'm gonna give you another. Anyways, what were we talking about? No, no, I'm just playing. Court McGee, Claudio Silva. Court McGee and Claudio Silva. I got Court McGee. I know Claudio Silva is the better grappler, but Court McGee has never been submitted. I think he is definitely the better wrestler. I think he is the better striker. I think that people rate Claudio Silva because of his sketchy win against Leon Edwards, but Claudio Silva, I'm not a believer in him. He's 38 years old, and Court McGee is the better boxer. He's got a 4.5-inch reach advantage. I've got McCourt McGee, and I think he could potentially either knock this dude out or get a decision. So I'm going Court McGee on that. If Claudio Silva even makes the fucking weight, Tommy talked about Cody not making weight. Claudio Silva's another guy. Look the fuck out for that motherfucker missing weight. Yeah, he looked great on scale too. I definitely got Court. I had Court last night. I got Court today. Not really. That'd be terrible. But no, Court McGee. I guess I got to bring the volume up a little bit just so I can pay attention. In case somebody does approach the Libras. All right, let's move on to the main card, boys. Let's get some main card picks in. I know Tommy's just chomping at the bit to hear my my main event prediction. You think you know what I'm gonna fucking very much pick, bro? You think you fucking know what I'm gonna pick, bro? No, I know my northeastern accent is not very good, but I'm working on it. What happens is I end up blending like New Jersey, like Guido with like I end up blending Bobby Bottle Service with like a shitty Boston accent, and that's what you get. That's my Norista. That's my Norista accent. But no, man. Jack Hermanson and Edmund Shabazian. This, god damn it, boys, did I struggle with this fucking pick. I'm still struggling with this pick. I think Jack Hermanson is a better fighter, and I think he can do exactly what Derek Brunson did to Edmund, but I'm just worried in the back of my head that Edmund's going to knock him out. I can absolutely see Edmund knocking Jack Hermanson out in the first round. Speak of the devil, Jack the Joker approaching the Libras, boys. Jack to the scales. It looks so weird to see him with hair. That's really fucking tripping me out. I mean, I've seen it the last couple days, but it's just really, I'm just not used to it. Jack's on the scales. He looks fit. I'm not going to lie to you. He looks fit. Got an 8-pack going. 186 even for the Joker, and he is shredded at 186, boys. He's going to be big in that fucking octagon. Yep. Joker made the weight. He looks fit. He looks ready to go. And there you are. I mean, shit, we were just talking about it. It's official now. We can talk about it. For real. I'm going Jack Hermanson. I'm a little worried about him getting knocked out, but I think that he's not a terrible striker. He's not as good. He's not nearly as good a striker as Edmund. Edmund has way better hands. He's way crisper. Edmund does have a shotokan karate do os. He has a nice morashigiri, mawashigiri, roundhouse kick. But I just think Jack Hermanson's the better fighter. I'm sorry. I think he is. I think that he is going to get the takedowns. And I think it's going to be like the Brunson fight, dude. I think by the second round, Edmund is going to be fucking exhausted from wearing Hermanson. Dude, Hermanson's top pressure ain't nothing to fuck with, boys. When Jack Hermanson gets on top of you, you ain't going to fucking like it whatsoever. So, yeah, that's what I am counting on in this fight. I'm counting on Jack Hermanson not getting clipped in the first round, getting the takedowns. And I think he's going to stop Edmund in the second round. I don't know whether it's going to be a TKO or submission, but my official prediction, is that I think he will get takedowns in the first round, or Edmund will be fighting them off. Jack, if he does get clipped, he will weather the storm. He'll go to his back, play the guard game, whatever. I think he will survive the first round. And I think that Edmund will start to tire in the second round. And I think when he gets the takedown in the second round, I think he is going to start dropping that ground and pound. Edmund's going to give up his back, and he's going to sink that fucking rear naked choke in. So I'm going Jack Hermanson by rear naked choke in the second round. That's my pick. 60-40, maybe 55-45, 60-40 at the most. I have this worry in the back of my head that Edmund's going to clip him, but we'll see, man. Because I don't think that Edmund has the one punch power that Cannonier has. I think he's a little bit faster than Cannonier. He's obviously younger, but Cannonier used to fight at fucking heavyweight, dude. I don't think he's just going to one punch just like fuck Jack Hermanson off. I think he's going to have to put a few together, and I think when he starts to put those combos together, Jack is going to duck under a jab and get a takedown. And they'll do the same thing in the second round. I think Edmund is, it could go two ways, right? Edmund's so young that he could be getting so much better in between each fight. He could cover the gap, but working with Edmund Tarverdian, I'm sorry, that ain't gonna make you no grappling expert in the time between the Brunson fight and the Hermanson fight. And Jack Hermanson is a really, really fucking good grappler. I would argue that Jack Hermanson is as good, if not a better grappler than Derek Brunson. Derek Brunson might be a better wrestler, but when Jack Hermanson gets you down, he usually fucks you right off. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think he's going to stop Edmund in the second round, but I'm not super confident in that. That's my prediction, but it could definitely go the other way, for sure. See what we got going on here. Cody's going to... Yeah, very funny, you fucking wise guy, you... That's very funny, bro. Yes, it is. It is. I mean, watch him. Watch him miss weight, dude. Watch him fucking miss weight. All right, Tommy, just for you, bro. Just for you, because I flux with you so heavy. I'm gonna go out of order here. All right. You've been hanging tough in the chat, brother. I'm gonna give you what you've been asking for. I'm gonna give you what you're asking for. All right. Rob Font and Cody Garbrandt. Let me start to break this fight down. Let me start to break it down. Because if Cody misses weight and the fight doesn't happen, I'm gonna feel real fucking stupid. But let me go ahead and break it down for you, Bucks. What other sight couldn't consider? All right, so Rob Font versus Cody Garbrandt. I really, really, really don't see this going to the ground whatsoever. I think y'all know what it's going to be in this one. I think it's going to be a boxing match. Perhaps a kickboxing match, but I think it's mostly going to be a boxing match with MMA gloves. Rob Font has good boxing. Cody Garbrandt has good boxing. They both have boxing backgrounds. They both use boxing to win their fights. They have different styles. Cody Garbrandt is a fucking pocket rocket. He throws hooks, shovel hooks, and uppercuts. That's what he does. He gets in the pocket. He slips and rips. He rolls under people's shots, looks to move inside, and then get in the phone booth, and he's a pocket rocket, right? Rob Font fights more. He uses straight punches more, jab, cross. He does have a nice uppercut. He does have a good long left hook. But Rob Font is more, where I'd say Cody's a swarmer, I'd say Rob Font is more of a counterpuncher, although Cody Garbrandt is a counterpuncher too. But Rob Font is much more of an outfighter than Cody Garbrandt is. Rob Font stays behind the jab much more than Cody Garbrandt. But I think it's going to be an interesting boxing match. Now, if we're talking, let's just go through the different categories, right? Let's just talk about power. Let's talk about just pure power. You've got to give that to Cody Garbrandt. It's just, he has more devastating power. Okay, hold on, shit, boys. Big Booty Judy. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking program. You want to talk about a tater? You want to talk about, oh my God, dude. Norma Dumont is a thick thing. Goodness fucking gracious. Oh my God. Holy shit for that baby. She doesn't look happy. She looks sucked up in the face. She doesn't look happy one bit. 136 even. 146, excuse me. 146, what was I thinking? That is a fucking tater. Goodness gracious. A lot of mercy. All right. Anyway, yeah, had to pause for that. God damn it. But yeah, I got Felicia Spencer in that one. She's just gonna. Norma is not a grappler. She does have a purple belt, but she has her background's in Sonda. Felicia's gonna take her down, win a comfortable decision. I've got Felicia in that all day. All day. Tafa versus Vandera. I've got Justin Tafa by knockout. I've got Justin Tafa by first round knockout. Now, sorry, I'm just listening to John Morgan. 4 fighters left to weigh in: Yancy Medeiros, Juan Camillo Ronderos, Cody Garbrandt, and Claudio Silva. Those are your 4 fighters left to weigh in, boys. Quick update. All right. Pushing on up the card. Yan Xiaonan versus Carlos Esparza. You know what? I'm going to finish my, for my dude Tommy, I'm going to finish this Rob Font, Cody Garbrandt breakdown. Like I said, they have different boxing styles. Power, pure power, I got to give it to Cody. Speed, I got to give it to Cody. Durability, you got to give it to Rob Font, probably. He hasn't been knocked out, like, really as much as Cody at all, but that does not mean that he is iron-chinned. What I mean by that is Rob Font did get dropped by Sun Sao. He and he did get buzzed by Simone. So while he hasn't been knocked out, he can definitely be dropped. It's not like you can just tee off on Rob Font. No matter what you throw at him, he's just going to be there. And I'll tell you one thing. If Cody Garbrandt smokes one across Rob Font's chin, clean, he's going to go down. I don't know if he'll knock him out cold, but he's going to go down. If Cody clips Rob Font, he hasn't been knocked out, but he's not so durable that he cannot be hurt and put away by Cody Garbrandt. Now, we know Cody. You know what you're going to get from Cody. What you have to worry about with Cody is the fight IQ. That's what he doesn't have the best chin, but it's because he lets himself take so much punishment, dude. Like, he was just sitting there absorbing all these strikes from Dillashaw. And especially in the Pedro Munoz fight, dude. He just sat there and let Pedro just rock him with right hands over and over and over and over. At some point, dude, Pedro Munoz fucking cracks. At some point, if you let Pedro Munoz just fucking wail on you, something's going to get through. Rob Font doesn't really fight like that. Rob Font is going to throw combinations and then he's going to get in and out. So I don't know, man. This is another one that I just don't have a lot of confidence in either way. I don't see how people can be super confident one way or the other. I know, like, the Boston community rides hard for their fighters. I totally understand that, dude. Boston, definitely, they love their own. They stick with their own like a motherfucker. I respect the shit out of that. And I get that. Same with Cody, man. Cody has a hardcore fan base, man. There are some people that absolutely fucking love them some Cody Garbrandt, dude. Seriously. Even after the knockout losses. So there are a lot of there's a lot of fandom going on both sides of this. I've never really been a Cody Garbrandt fan, and I am just indifferent towards Rob Font. I'll say this, though. I think that, yes, aside from the Dominic Cruz performance, Cody Garbrandt hasn't, like, cleaned out the fucking division. You know what I mean? I think that's very fair to say. I still think that Cruz is one of the better bantamweights there is, but he hasn't really cleaned out the division. A Sun Sao is a really good win. I know a Sun Sao is older, but a Sun Sao is still a top bantamweight, dude. So I definitely you got to rate that win, man. So that showed me that while he may not have totally turned the corner, he did take a step back. Like, now, and granted, like, it's not that, like, a Sun Sao is not the same kind of fighter as Munoz. Definitely not the same kind of fighter as Dillashaw. Doesn't have I would say that Munoz and definitely Dillashaw are better strikers than a Sun Sao. Yet and still, like, yeah, you can say Cody got knocked out by Pedro Munoz. Cody got knocked out twice by TJ Dillashaw. Fucking Rob Font got submitted by Pedro. He got dropped by a Sun Sao, lost that fight. Got busted up by Lineker. Like, when he's going up against really good strikers, with the exception of Marlon Moraes, he's kind of getting busted up, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sergio Pettis and Ricky Simone, they ain't no fucking, like, world beater strikers, dude. Thomas Almeida, he's chinny, man. And it took him 2 rounds to put him away. Cody smoked Almeida in 1. You know? Like, Matt Schnell, chinny. You know what I'm saying? Douglas DeAndrade is a good win. Ricky Simone is a good win because Ricky Simone's a really good wrestler. But Ricky Simone hurt him in that fight. Ricky Simone, a Sensei hurting you. Cody Garbrandt can hurt you too. And I'm sorry, that Marlon Moraes win, like, I'm not trying to be a hater, but that's not. I've always kind of thought Moraes was a little bit overrated. And it's a good win for Font. It's definitely the best win. It's hands down the best win on his resume. I take it with a little bit of a grain of salt because it was such a fucking quick turnaround for Marlon. Now, with all that being said, Rob Font can absolutely chin Cody Garbrandt. Absolutely he can. I think Cody Garbrandt can knock out Rob Font too. And you know what? I think Cody Garbrandt is going to be the first person to knock out Rob Font. I wrote it down on my notes. I think I said second or third round knockout. But yeah, I think he looked a lot better, a lot smarter against the Sun Sao. I think he is going to be more measured against Font. I don't think that Rob Font is as good a fighter as Rafael Sunsao or Pedro Munoz or TJ Dillashaw. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I think this is a little bit of a step down for Cody Garbrandt. A little bit of a step down. Not bad. Like, Rob Font is rising, so they're meeting each other pretty close to the middle. But from Dillashaw and Pedro Sunsao, yeah, like, those are the kind of guys that Rob Font loses to. Rob Font loses to those kind of guys too. And I just think Cody's going to have a hand speed advantage. I think he's going to have a power advantage. I think he might even get buzzed, but I think that Font, I think he's going to be the one that gets clipped. And I think Cody, man, when he hurts someone bad, they usually, unless you're TJ Dillashaw, you're probably fucking getting put away. You know what I'm saying? And it's Cruz, Cruz is a wily one, man. Cruz is a wily old bastard. And look, Cruz buzzed Garbrandt in that fight too, man. Cody Garbrandt could end up starched, and I could end up looking stupid again. It wouldn't be the first time. It fucking certainly won't be the last. But I think that Cody Garbrandt is going to chin Rob Font. That's what I think. Probably not. But Tommy's throwing down the gauntlet with says it's Rob Font's coming out party. Guarantee it. Jack says, who the fuck? Oh, I must have missed Juan Camillo feeding him. Oh yeah, dude, he's gonna get fucking washed. Yep. Yeah, I think someone's gonna get knocked out. I really have a hard time seeing that go to decision. I think if it does go to decision, it's gonna be Cody. I think it's gonna be Cody winning that fight because I think that when they do start to get tired, Cody might actually fall back on his mythical wrestling background, his Ohio State wrestling background, but not Ohio State, the state of Ohio wrestling background. But yeah, man, it's a close one. I'm not saying that oh yeah, Cody all day, bro. Cody's gonna smoke him, bro. No, it's close. It's 60-40. But yeah, I think Garbrandt's the better fighter. I think he's going to be faster, and I think he's going to be the one that lands first. But it could go the other way too. And I'll eat the crow if it does. Happily, boys, happily. I've been wrong so many fucking times. I will never duck the crow. I will never duck the crow smoke, dude, ever. Because that's fucking corny, man. That's really corny. But yeah, now let's let me break down. Let's talk about this co-main event. Let's talk about this co-main event a little bit, and then you know what? Then I will open up the panel. Just over an hour. It's perfect timing. Talk about this co-main event. I'll give you my pick on that, and then I will open up the panel of Strummer, Jack. Anybody else wants to jump in, chop it up with your boy. We'll see what's happening. Anybody's welcome. Tommy, if you want to come on. Anybody else? No pressure, of course, but y'all are always welcome on panel if you would like. Yeah, but there's nothing going on right now as far as homie Scale Tech is dialed in, looking onward, seeing what fighters are ready, and then I see a bunch of nerds just hanging out. Bro, you're the security? It looks like you're the security, bro? It looks like literally every other person in that room could kick your ass, including Fitzgerald. Nah, he probably can't fight, but that's just, I'm surprised that one guy's a security dude. That's a shaka, boys. That's a big fucking shaka. No, you don't tell him, Fitzgerald. He fucking tells you. Here we go, Yancey to the scale. Here we go, boys. Oh my God, Yancey looks sucked up. Jesus Christ. Yancey, drop them draws. Here we go. Yancey up to the scale. Oh, say we're here. Talk to me, Pimp. Talk to me, player. What's the word, dude? What's the fucking good word, Pimp? 155. Bang on, slam on weight. Yancey's happy. He said, fuck yeah. He gave the fucking shaka, the hang 10. He's ready to fucking rock. He needs to fucking hydrate. But yeah, I got Yancey in that one. Man. He made the weight, bang on, slam on weight. It's the last fight on his contract. He's fighting for his fucking career. I think he comes out, and I think he fucking smokes Damier Hadzovic, dude. I hope he does. No, I probably won't smoke him, but I do have Yancey in that one. All right, but let's. What am I fucking doing here? See what's going on in the chat. If it goes to decision, I got Font, but more likely finish. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at anybody that picks Rob Font, man. He does have good boxing. He does. He's got a nice jab, nice right hand. He's got power too, man. He definitely has power. And if Cody fights like a dummy, man, Font can knock him out. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if Cody can remain disciplined. We can see if we're gonna see if Rob Font is the real deal. Tommy says this is gonna be Rob Font's coming out party. If he goes out there and he smokes Cody Garbrandt, it definitely is, my friend. It definitely is. I think it's gonna be a good fight, man. This is an exciting fight. This fight it doesn't have title implications, but one of these guys will be putting themselves in that talk. Like the winner of this fight, it's like, okay, that guy wins like one or two more and he's your next contender. You know what I'm saying? Because the queue is going to have to be moved through a little bit. Like, I don't know what's fucking happening with Sterling, but I'm getting the fucking inkling. I can just kind of smell. I can kind of just smell the stripping of a title coming soon, boys. I think that motherfucker knows that he's not the real champion. I think he knows that he's fiddle fucking around with that title and that he's playing games and he's, oh, I'm injured now. I'm getting this photo, blah, 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 blah. I think I can kind of smell either the stripping of a title or an interim title bout or something like that. The point I'm trying to make is I think that bantamweight is going to start to just it's going to start chugging along a little bit. we're either going to see that rematch or we're going to see somebody like, it's not going to remain a logjam. We got the return of the Pit Viper. He's fighting Corey Sandhagen. The winner of that fight will be making a damn good case of being your next title contender. Let's stop kidding ourselves. It needs to be a rematch. We all saw what happened in that fight. Jan thoroughly outclassed and beat the living shit out of Aljamain Sterling. Was well on his way to knocking him out. The fight's not going to go any different. He's younger than Aljamain. He's better than Aljamain. He's just a superior fighter. He's not going to win that fight ever. Ever. There's no universe in which Aljamain Sterling beats Petr Yan. There are a few fighters at bantamweight that can beat Petr Yan, if any. But that has got to be the next fight that happens, the next title fight that happens. So they'll either strip Sterling if he fucks around, or they'll just make that rematch. But yeah, the winner of this fight, the winner of Font and Garbrandt, will keep themselves in the picture. They'll keep themselves in that, the sort of the like the outer border of that title picture. They'll keep themselves in the talk. It'll be one of those, okay, well, this guy probably gets the next one, but what happens with this guy next? That's what they'll start saying with the winner of this fight. What happens with this guy next? They got to give him somebody good. They got to give him a top 5. The winner of this fight definitely will get a top 5 fight after it. Absolutely. No question about it. Might even get the winner of, depending on what happens, they might get the winner of Dillashaw and Sandhagen, because there are question marks around the title shot right now. I don't know. You just never know what's going to happen with that dude. It's going to depend on how patient the UFC is going to be with Sterling. How, I just don't know. That's just such a big question mark. I can't even really like start to speak intelligently on it. I will just say that the winner of this fight will be in a really good position. I'll say that. They'll be in a really good position. But let's talk about yeah, very funny, Jimmy. Jan out no mercied himself. He was too fucking, Jan was too merciless for his own good. He went too instinct, man. It was just, he saw a fucking wounded animal in front of him, and his instinct as a fucking predator was to fucking kill it. That was just he just went instinct, man. And yeah, you know, what can you say? What can you do? So let's talk about Yan Xiaonan and Carla Esparza. Esparza. Like, man, I cannot roll my R's worth of shit. I'm trying to get better with my my Mexican Spanish pronunciation, and I'm terrible with Portuguese. Anyway, Carla Esparza versus Yan Xiaonan. It's a good fight, good matchup. I don't know if the fight will end up being that good, but it's a good test for Yan Xiaonan and for Carla Esparza. For Esparza, it's, are you still relevant? Can you still keep yourself relevant? I mean, she definitely did with the Marina Rodriguez fight. And if she wins that fight, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. She's going to get the next crack at Rose. I think they're talking about making the rematch, but I don't know. Maybe they're not. Maybe she will get the next fight. I have no idea, dude. But now they just took the scale away. Did Cody? What happened with that? Did Cody not even? Did he not weigh in, or what sort of a thing are we doing here? What's up, General? What is going on, man? General's in building. So what did I miss something? me Yep. I missed the Claudio Silva weigh-in. I apologize. But yeah, I've got Court McGee like a motherfucker. $169.5. So he made the weight. He definitely made the weight. Why would you bother cutting under that weight though if you're struggling? I never understood that, man. If you're at 170 and you're struggling to make the weight, why would you cut more? Like I don't get that, man. I really don't get that. Maybe he just overdid. He was just like, we just gotta not even risk it, like, because I guess that thing happened with Edson last week where he thought he made the weight. He was on the weight, and then by the time he walked up to the scale, he just like was off. So maybe that's what it was, but. Yeah, so Silva made the weight. Did I just miss the Garbrandt weigh-in or something? Did he not weigh in at all? Because that's crazy, dude. Because I remember there was a big lull, like there was no one for like a while, dude, and then Yancey fucking weighed in. Yeah, here's Juan Camillo. Yeah, it was big. It was Camillo, Big Booty Judy. Fuck, dude. I guess he didn't weigh in. Is that fight gonna be off? Anybody heard anything? Any updates on Cody Garbrandt? That's crazy, man. I don't like. Hold on. Let's see what they say right after Silva weighs in. Okay, here's right after Claudio weighs in. Let's see if they say anything about Garbrandt. Because I did not see Cody Garbrandt weigh in. The scale is not there anymore. So it looks like they're about to do the fucking face-offs. I want to see if John Morgan says anything about it or anybody else. And if y'all know, man, please drop it in the chat. I have no fucking clue why he didn't weigh in or if he's going to weigh in or. But they said Claudio Silva was the last person to weigh in, so. Huh. So Juan Camilo did miss weight, but dude, he took it on like super late notice. He apologized, but like sorry, I'm just listening to John Morgan what he's saying about this. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Did I just miss it? Am I just so? I mean, I know I'm not the fucking brightest bulb in the box, but did I just miss Cody Garbrandt's weigh-in altogether? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, he did? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Thank you. Rogue says I missed it. You were just yakking like a fucking dummy. Okay, good. Okay, well, yes. There he is. There's Cody. I see him now. No love. $135.5. So yeah, Tommy, I'm sorry to disappoint you, brother, but Cody Garbrandt did make weight. It was not quite the 147. He must have been really fucking getting it on that fucking treadmill, boys. But yeah, Cody Garbrandt did make weight. I do have Cody Garbrandt in that fight. I think he's going to be the first person to knock out Rob Font. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't be surprised if Rob Font was the fourth person to knock out Cody Garbrandt. But we'll just happen to see. I think it's gonna be a cracker, boys. That's gonna be a good fucking fight. I'm looking forward to that one. But okay, now let me now that we just got a little break going on, I'm gonna drop the link. There's a link if anybody would like to hop on up in here, talk some shit before these face-offs here. But yeah, if just to go back over things, shout out to the 7 people in the building, man. Hope y'all are doing well. Please smash the like button if you wouldn't mind. Leave a comment afterwards if you like the stream. It definitely helps the visibility of a little bitty old channel like mine. But yeah, I want to give a big shout out to everyone that's been supporting this channel, man. I really do appreciate it, and I do this streaming because I genuinely enjoy it. Am I wanting to eventually get monetized? Fuck yes, I am. Absolutely. But I genuinely enjoy doing this shit. I'm a loudmouth. I like talking shit. I'm very opinionated. I like giving my opinions on these fights. And I like providing some form of entertainment, something to think about, during the week. So, yeah. I appreciate everyone that has been stopping through these streams and showing support. I'm at 132 subscribers now. And I've been streaming on YouTube this is my second run. It's my second channel, but I had a channel a couple years back. But with this run here, I started streaming with this channel since January, I think, and that's pretty good for just a few months. So I appreciate everyone that has subscribed to this channel and tunes in for these streams, man. I appreciate it. Y'all make the fucking thing happen. So thank you. Now I'm gonna reload the fucking chalice here. But yeah, let me continue to talk about this co-main event. I think that's where I left off. Yeah, I think this fight could go one of two ways. If Xiaonan stuffs the takedowns, she's gonna fucking piece Carla Esparza up on the feet. And I think if it stays standing up, there's a really good chance that Yanchan can knock out Carla Esparza. I just don't see that happening. I think that no matter who wins this fight, whether it's Xiaonan or Carlos Esparza, I think it's going to a really close, really sketchy, really going to piss some people off split decision. I think people are going to be pissed either way because I think this is actually a really, really competitive matchup. Whether people want to admit it or not, whether people like Carlos Esparza's style or not, she is very, very good at having her way when she's winning. Like when obviously the fight when she loses, she's not having it her way. But I mean, like, she's good at implementing her game plan. And I'm really struggling to see a fight where Xiaonan does not get taken down by Carlos Esparza multiple fucking times. I think, look, there are so many Carlos Esparza fights that go to a sketchy split where people are swearing that, like, you know, she's robbing these other women. There's definitely been some fights where I felt that way. And then there's been others where it's like, nah, she actually won that fight. But it's hard to really, like, I don't really know who's going to win this fight. But I think that what I'm going to predict, and I know some people aren't going to like this, but I think Carlos Sparza is going to get another sketchy split decision. I think it's going to piss a lot of people off. But Jan is not going to be able to stop the takedowns. And she doesn't have just that devastating one-punch power where she's not like Joanna where it's just constant. Like, she doesn't work at that high of a fucking rate. She does not have an output like prime time Joanna. Not even close. But yeah, I think Carl's going to take her down and she's going to steal 2 rounds and win the fight, and everyone's going to be pissed. But I really think that's what's going to happen. I can absolutely see it being a close fight and it going Jan's way. Jan getting the better of it on the feet, landing the more telling strikes on the feet. And if Carla doesn't do enough with the takedowns when she gets them, yeah, I can see Jan winning a decision. But I don't think Jan's going to knock Carla out. It's possible, but I don't see that happening. I think that it's going to be a sketchy split decision, and I think Carla's going to get it. But am I confident in that? Fuck no. Jan's a good fighter. She's on the up and up. Carla, I won't say Carla's on the way down. Like, Carla's just kind of like holding. Carla's holding position. If she turns back Xiaonan, that's a little bit of a fucking, she can actually kind of springboard off of that. But yeah, I don't like the last good grappler the Yanchan fought was Claudia. You know, Kovalevich isn't a good grappler. Angie isn't a good grappler. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is not going to be able to stop Carl from taking her down. It's not going to happen. Carl's going to take her down multiple times and win a close split decision. That's my prediction. Oh shit! Hold on. Sorry. Got a guess. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yo.
Strummer, sorry, dude. I didn't see you there. I was fucking staring off into the distance, man. I won't even look in the chat. I apologize. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Yeah. I knew you were just you didn't see.
Rambling, man. I'm sorry. How you doing today, man?
Doing good. Just getting ready for some fights. It did. I will tell you, it irritated me a little bit when I heard about Paiva pulling out, and then we have this new guy coming in. Because I like Dvorak. I was picking Dvorak to win that, and now, like, we got to wait for the odds to change and all that other shit.
Yeah, I hear you, dude. It's frustrating, man, because I did like Dvorak and I wanted him to put on. What's up, Moyes? Moyes in the building, man. Big Moyes. But yeah, it's I wanted to see him put on against Paiva. I wanted to see him put on a good performance against him. But yeah, I think he should smoke this dude.
And I listened to your analysis on all of your picks and everything, and there's one glaring spot that I do disagree with you on, and
Sure.
yeah, I what?
Sure. Let me have it.
Yeah, I guess you didn't really go into like deep analysis on anything in particular. There might have been a couple. No, I'm not sure with this one, but I've been on Shabazian basically all week ever since that line dropped with him as the dog like that. And then when I seen him on the scales, man, oh boy, he looks fit as a motherfucker. And not that Hermanson didn't. I thought Hermanson looked fine. I didn't have any problems with the way the Jack looked. But what I do have problems with is Jack getting KO'd in freaking Sweden by Cannonier in his home country. I do have problems with that. And I know Shabazian packs a ton of power. He's a super talented guy. And I do want to tell you, I picked Brunson. I was all over Brunson in that last fight. But I just, another 8 months goes by, however long they fought. Shabazian's getting better, training his ass off because he took his first loss, getting stronger. I don't think Hermanson is on the same level as Brunson when it comes to wrestling or maybe athleticism, possibly even like punching power, things like that. So I love the matchup for Shabazian, and I think the fight is close, and I even think that you would agree that the line is off. But I mean, because either guy could win that fight.
I think that fight is a 50-50 like a motherfucker. I really do, man. And like I said, that is the pick that I really struggled the most with because I just see it in the back of my head. Like I can almost just see like Shabazian knocking him out. But like I can also just literally envision and like the comparison with Brunson, I mostly agree with. Brunson definitely has more power than Hermanson. He's definitely a better wrestler. The only difference where I think Hermanson is stronger than Brunson in the grappling is that top control, that top pressure, that ground and pound, that like I think that yeah, if Edmund has worked on his takedown defense and he doesn't and he keeps it on the feet, oh yeah, I can dude, Hermanson is probably gonna get knocked out. So I'm just banking on that not happening and him getting the takedowns.
Yeah, I don't see Hermanson really getting him to the ground. Now, if he does, I definitely think it's possible that he could get him to the ground. Is he going to be able to hold him there for the entire round? And if he does, maybe Hermanson catches a round, but I do think he's going to have some trouble getting Edmund to the ground. I think that's I really do. Oh, there's Rush. We got Big Rush in the house. So yeah, I don't know who's in here. Actually, I do know that that Rush is on Shabazian as well. I like that pick that he made. And yeah, like 2 cents, you even said 50-50 fight, but the odds on the fight is plus 130 for Shabazian. And he looked fantastic on the scales. Everything that I wanted to see, I got. The dude was super jacked. He was moving completely fluidly. Put one foot on the scale, dude. Perfectly balanced. The scale didn't even move when that motherfucker stepped on the scale. So Hermanson, dude, listen, I mean, he's a submission guy, but the problem is, like, I think Shabazian got really dope jiu-jitsu. So he's going to have to, like, heel hook him some weird submission that Shabazian hasn't seen. But I just think I think Edmund will catch him like Cannonier did. And in the last fight, when Edmund fought Brunson, I know you're kind of high. I should probably not talk quite so fast. But
no, you're good, man. Let her roll. Let her rip.
Okay, so in the last fight when Edmund fought Brunson, the interesting part about it was, okay, so he did win the first round. I scored the first round for Edmund. But when things got dicey later on, apparently that was like Edmund's biggest fight of his career. He was going up against a legit guy, and he said he had like an adrenaline dump or he made some mistakes. I do think that he can learn from that somewhat, and as long as he comes into this fight like in the right place, like mentally, like he gets a good night's sleep and all that type of thing, I think he's ready to come out there and do what needs to be done.
Yeah, it depends on which, like where Edmund is mentally, right? Like that was definitely the biggest fight of his career. But the problem for me in this fight is that Hermansson isn't a huge drop off from Brunson. Like, there's definitely areas where Brunson is better, and I would argue that Brunson overall has more experience. But like, Hermansson isn't like, he's not getting an easier fight in Hermansson, if you know what I'm saying. Like, overall, to me, like, Hermansson is super fucking dangerous on the ground, bro. I think you really might be like underestimating Jack Hermansson's top pressure and his ground and pound. If he starts teeing off on Shabazian like Brunson did, he ain't gonna last very long. Like, he's gonna give up his back and he's gonna get fucking choked. But if he can't get him to the ground, Jack is probably gonna get knocked out. I'm really worried about that. Like, it's a 50-50. Like, dude, if you're putting money on this one, if you got Shabazian at plus money, that's awesome, man. Like, best of luck. I hope you hit it, because that's a fucking this is a close fight, dude. It's gonna be a really good one. I'm surprised.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm just surprised. Like, I kind of get why it's the opener, but at the same time, it's like this has like co-main event written fucking all over it, dude.
Yeah. I like this as a co-main. I like this as the main event. I mean, I think that, I'm not super psyched up for the Garbrandt font. I mean, I think this fight holds just as much power for a main event. Hermansson, he's had a couple losses, but he's still a notable guy. And Shabazian, he's like a young super prospect that, like, he's an exciting fighter. So I definitely think that Hermansson is going to have trouble getting him to the ground without getting clipped. And I could even argue that Hermansson is more hittable maybe than Brunson. Brunson is a little quick. He's pretty quick at like avoiding big shots.
Yeah, Jack is very hittable. He's definitely hittable on the feet. Brunson definitely has more power, and I think I would say Brunson's a better striker than Jack. Definitely. I think though. Yeah. I'd say he's a better striker than Jack, but I think that if he's not he's not like Chase Hooper with striking. Like, he does, like, he has a decent uppercut, he has a decent hook, he has a decent jab. He's just so herky jerky. He's not very technical. And like, if he's standing there with Shabazian, like, that's a fucking fool's errand, man. He is going to get knocked out. But I'm counting on him to be the smarter fighter and to, I mean, hey, like, he's had 8 months to get to a point where he was getting smashed by one wrestler, grappler, to now he's going to have to jump right back into the fire with another grappler. So I hope he's been working on his fucking takedown defense and his submission defense, because he's going to need that against Hermansson. Maybe.
He looked good. Yeah. He looked good on the scale as well, so you could easily be right. And Rush said biggest takeaway from the weigh-ins. Well, I mean, I thought both of these guys looked good, and the one we're talking about. I thought that Court McGee looked really good, and 2 Cents agreed with me about that. He just looked really slimmed down, really strong. So, I mean, his cardio will probably be on point. I'm trying to think of somebody else. Did you have any thoughts on the weigh-ins? Anything out of the ordinary?
No. Rush, I should just fucking block you, dude.
You don't get along with Rush? My bad.
Did you not listen to Arkansas's last stream at all?
I did, but I just wasn't.
Dude, Rush was talking all kinds of fucking spicy shit to your boy. I should just fucking
I know.
block. Yeah. We're definitely no. You're definitely not. We're definitely not reading Rush's comments off the fucking thing and reacting. And Rush is not driving the stream, bro. Sorry.
I wasn't trying to make it like that at all.
No, I know.
I was just trying to make it like interactive for everyone. But I didn't.
I understand that.
Yeah,
but no,
I didn't realize there was a beef. Yeah, I remember the beef that you guys had. I mean, Rush is a youngster, dude. He just likes to cause drama. But
I know. Rush likes to wind me up, and that's fine. I know Rush is gonna try and do that. I know Rush thinks that he's gonna fucking do something in season 4, but nah, man. Rush is just a fucking young go hard, man, and I get it, but nah. Anyways, but
no, I get you, man.
Rush, dude, Rush, you take. It's so funny that you act like you don't take this seriously. You front so hard like it's all just whatever, but you get so fucking mad when you get eliminated. I truly don't really get upset when I get eliminated from the Mecca. You get all fucking butthurt about it. So that's just funny that you think that it's like you don't care and you front like, oh yeah, water off a duck's back, mate. Rush, you get so fucking butthurt, and I know that you go fucking like like I said, you probably blow up a fucking Mandalorian helmet and put it up on your drapes to fucking as a target when you fucking shadow box. I know that's what you fucking do. But anyway, man. So
yeah,
man, I don't know.
I get it, man. I've gotten into it with him before, also. So, like, I mean, yeah, he just wants to be your friend or something, man. He wants to talk shit with you.
That's the weird thing is like Rush, like he talks so fucking spicy, but then he'll come around my channel like, oh hey, how's it going? Like, what did you think about this? What did you think about this fight? I just want to talk fights, but I'm your fucking friend. You know
he caught me off guard because like I remember the drama now, and like I didn't even think he would come in here because I felt like, you know, like with all that had happened. So like that just like left my mind when I seen him in there.
That's what I'm saying. He's just like, he acts like it didn't even like happen. Like, nah, Rush. Yeah, you're gonna get fucking called out, bro. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah. So for the weigh-ins, man, where the fucking have they still not done the face-offs yet? It doesn't look like
I forgot about the face-offs, bro. We didn't even
No, I don't know. We didn't miss it. We didn't miss anything.
Okay. Yeah, it's serious. I mean, it's like, you know, you got to be respectful anywhere you go, man. And it's like some people don't think the internet is real, but you know, it is. I mean, you meet people on here, and you know, there's connections that you get with people, and you got to be respectful. You know, I mean, and I'm a hypocrite because you know I'll do stupid shit too all the time. Probably not quite as much as Rush, but yeah, I mean, it's not like, oh, the internet, like we're fake. No, we're real people, dude. You know, we're like real people. You know.
Like, I don't even like. That's the thing. Like Rush doesn't even like bother me that much most of the time. But it's like when he does stuff like, and I don't care. I expect Rush to talk shit. I expect Rush to go into Arc stream and be like, yeah, I'm going after 2 cents, and you know all these little simps and blah 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 blah. That's fine. I don't give a shit about that. But it's like then when you come in here and like just trying to act like we're buddies, like, nah, man, we're rivals, bro. I don't hate you, but nah, this fucking season 4 is about to get fired up, and you already know we're fucking arch enemies in this motherfucker, as far as the mech is concerned. So like, yeah, definitely. Rush has thrown the gauntlet down. Challenge accepted. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, and he did. He came after like everybody. He's just sort of, you know what I mean? I did think it was kind of funny when he was calling that one dude your lapdog or whatever. That caged my IQ. That.
Oh yeah, because like, yeah, man, like I've just Cage and I have like, you know, gotten cool recently, and yeah, that was funny. I expect all that shit from Rush. I don't mind any of that, man. I don't mind the shit talk. I don't mind, but it's just like then you come through and like just trying to act like we're buddies. Nah, we ain't buddies, motherfucker. We're competing in this mecha together, and you've made it clear that you're going against me. So yeah, right back at you, motherfucker. It's on. It's on like fucking Donkey Kong and a thong. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know who I would take out if I got the power. I'd have to think about it. I don't really have any enemies that I can think of. There's a couple guys that I find people annoying when they get too proud of themselves. Like I'm a pretty confident guy in a lot of parts of my life, but like when people when they start like bragging and they think they know everything, that shit really bothers me. It really does.
Yeah, no, I feel you. And no, I'm definitely guilty of that sometimes myself. Like I'm a braggadocious, cocky ass motherfucker for sure.
You're not too bad, man. You're pretty humble because
but when I lose, I like to think that I'm pretty fucking like good about taking an L. Like I'll admit when I'm wrong. Like when someone gets the better of me, I don't have a problem admitting that. Like, but yeah, dude, I'm definitely a braggadocious son of a bitch. So
not compared to some of these cats though. Like if you make a good pick, you'll be like, hey, yo, you know, me and Rogue called that or whatever, like props, but you don't go around for the next like 2 weeks, like saying, you know, talking about it and shit.
No, dude, I'll flex that day and maybe like the day after, and then that Monday. But then after that, I'm usually like on to the next shit. Because like it's like you just feel like you're beating a dead horse at some point. You're like, because you're like, all right, yeah, we get it. You're right. Like and at some point, yeah, you start to look like a fucking asshole. You're like, you're just rubbing salt in an open wound for the sake of like stroking your own ego. Like it becomes a big like cheese off, you know?
Yeah, and I think I tend to agree with you what you said about the Font Garbrandt fight. I think that the X factor there is that Garbrandt has he's got more KO power than Font, and the times that Garbrandt got clipped, I went back and watched some of his fights. He went down, but he wasn't even out like unconscious or anything. Like he got hit really hard, and then he got. I'm talking about the one with Pedro Munoz, where they really went back and forth quite a bit. So Munoz knocked him down, and then but Garbrandt was not unconscious or nothing like that. And Munoz has a lot more power than Rob Font. So I feel like it's a pretty decent matchup for Cody if he can stick and move. Like Rob Font is not going to piece this dude up in the boxing department like he did to like Marlon Moraes, who's not like a great boxer. He's a low IQ fighter. So like Garbrandt, dude, if they do get into a firefight, and Garbrandt imposes his will, I can see him pushing Font back up to the cage and clipping him and going after him really aggressively because he wants to win this fight. Now, I don't know all that shit he said about like he wants a title shot at this weight class and 125. I don't know what the hell that was all about. That's the only thing that's like, yeah.
I don't know. But hey, the face-offs have started.
Okay. Yeah.
So is Magulov and Alves. It was look good. We got Hadzovic and Yancey. They look about the same size, like same height. Man, Yancey, like Damier looks thicker. He definitely looks like more built. But yeah, they're about the same size.
I think Yancey already filled out a little bit since he got on the scale.
Dude, it does, man. It does. It looks like he already like rehydrated. But yeah, here's Dvorak and the late replacement. Yeah, David is gonna smoke this dude. But yeah,
this guy is a funny walk to him.
Props to that guy though. Props to Juan Camillo Honderos or Ronderos for taking that fight and saving
this is
it
a
on
finish.
the card.
This is a finish. Dvorak gets this done inside the distance.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so Kulabau and Xiaonan. Is that his name?
Yeah, he looked bigger than I thought he was. Like, he's
a thick dude, man. He's definitely a thick dude. Oh, that was an intense stare down, man. They did not want to break eye contact. They was fucking almost nose to nose. That's gonna be a good one, dude. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Fuck yeah.
I want to get one of those caps, man. I want to get one of those hats that Shailing Hua has.
Oh yeah, dude. That's fucking the traditional shits.
That's kind of a cool hat.
Dude, so this is Bruno Silva and Rodriguez. Rodriguez looks a little bit bigger. I like Silva in that fight, though, man. I think he's going to get a finish. Rodriguez
doesn't look bigger to me. They look about the same size. Bruno looks a little stronger, maybe.
Okay, so we got Core McGee and Claudio.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, Core McGee looks bigger. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. Core gonna put it on him?
I think so, dude. I actually like Core in that fight.
His striking is really bad.
Yeah, I've got Rothwell in this one too. Rothwell and Barnett, like he's so much smaller, dude. Like,
oh my god,
it's ridiculous. Ben, he's got to hang. If he loses to this guy, if Charles Barnett knocks him out, Ben, you got to stop, man. You got to hang him up, bro. Like, you can't be losing to this guy.
No, this dude's in there for the 50 G's, man. He's in and out.
Here we go, man. Here's your boy. Man, Shabazian does look fucking big. You were right, man. He does look bigger than Jack.
Oh, he looks a little slimmer than I thought, man, this time around. I think Hermanson might be bigger than him. I don't know.
It's weird. I thought Edmund looked bigger than I thought he would next to Hermanson. Yeah,
Okay.
Hermanson looked really good on the scales though. Okay, here we go. We got this is Ricardo, Hamos, and Bill Algio.
All right.
Algio looks bigger to me, a little taller, a little thicker.
Yeah, I agree. I like the way that Algio looks in this. I think it's a good matchup for him. And it's funny, they got him list Algio at 6. They got Ramos at 5'9", but it looks like he's only an inch taller.
All right, here we go. Battle of the thick girls.
Oh, this big booty girl.
Thicker.
You like Juan, huh?
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that fucking tater. Thicker than a
Felicia,
bowl of oatmeal, boys.
You see Felicia Spencer was shouting out to Arkansas Mecca.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. She I think I can't remember who made that connection, like Jimmy or Sally or somebody, but yeah, she shouted out, she did a little shout out to Mr. Arkansas in the Mecca. So yeah, the show was tight. All right, it says Tafa and Vandera.
I don't know about Felicia's hair though. She needs to take care of her hair a little bit. She got all split ends and shit.
Yeah, dude, shit's a mess, man. Yeah, I like Tafa there. All right, here we go. We got Yanchan on the Cookie Monster.
I'm with you. I like Tafa there too. This is a tough one here.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a close split either way. I'm gonna take Carla, but I don't know, man. I can see Jan winning it too. Not very that's like a 55-45 confidence wise.
I mean, just looking at the face-offs here, tend to lean towards Xiaonan. I didn't know she had that big of a height advantage. It's just
I didn't either.
I mean, I'm liking Xiaonan a little bit in that one, but we'll see. This should be interesting. See the thickness level of these guys here.
Yeah, Garbrandt and Font. Font looks a little bigger. A little bigger, I mean, Cody looks a little bit thicker maybe, but yeah, Font's a little taller. Shoulders a little broader. They're about the same size.
I like the way that Cody looks. I mean, he's got the better beard. That's going to help with his chin. How are you going to get through that beard?
I know, man. That's extra density, extra fortification.
Yes. Yeah, I like Cody, bro. Everybody's on Font. If you've noticed, every motherfucker and their grandma is picking Rob Font to win. That shit probably ain't going to happen because this is a close fight.
Yeah, I like Cody here, man. I like the experience, the speed, if he does fight smart, man, he can demolish this dude.
I'm calling it right now. I'm going with 2 cents. 2 cents and we're going on Cody Garbrandt, just like we called out the Usman finish. It's going to be a signature pick, man.
Yep.
It's Garbrandt will handle that business. He will handle that ass.
I think so, man. I like what I saw in the Ascensao fight. I think that he will. He's not gonna, like I said, he's not gonna be facing the 7 or 8 strike combinations that TJ Dillashaw throws in the pocket. He's not gonna be that. It's also not gonna be some super emotional grudge match with him and TJ And yeah, I would agree with you what you said about Pedro. I don't think that Font hits quite as hard as Pedro Munoz. I think his
not
boxing,
nearly as hard.
Yeah, his boxing is cleaner, but nah, Munoz has some pop to his punches, man. And yeah, I like Cody. I like Cody in this one.
And the other thing with the TJ Dillashaw is a quicker. He's got great footwork. He's got he's just a way more dynamic type of guy. How do you prepare for a dude like this if you're Garbrandt and this guy's way quicker than you? You got a little mental rivalry with the dude, and Dillashaw probably has more power than Rob Font. I don't know. I would say probably.
Yeah, I mean he's definitely a more polished striker. I mean, people look, the guy's a little fucking drug cheat. He's a scumbag, but look, he's a good striker, and he diligently trained with Ludwig to develop a game plan for Cody. He really took that shit seriously with that whole bang Muay Thai shit. But I mean, that was TJ was that whole program. That whole program, Bang Muay Thai, was built around training TJ Dillashaw for Cody Garbrandt. And yeah, I mean, what can you say? He just had his number. But I think Rob Font is still a good fighter. I'm not trying to disrespect Rob Font, but I think compared to Dillashaw and Munoz, like I think Cody should take care of business if he fights smart here.
I 100% agree. I love Cody. I love the way he looked there. I don't think he's afraid of Rob Font. I think he's confident that he's going to go in and win the fight. And I would say with Rob Font, he may be confident as well, but it feels like more of a false confidence because because Garbrandt is so dangerous.
Right. I think I really think that this is a fight where Rob Font is maybe being pushed a little bit because of the Moraes win, and Cody people are still kind of like won't get past the knockout losses, and they're bad. There were 3 knockout losses in a row, and I think people are just like, oh, Font has good boxing, automatic knockout for Cody. Well, not necessarily. Like I don't. He might Cody could still get knocked out if he fights stupid, but if he doesn't, if he fights smart and I think he has better boxing. Like he's got good head movement when he wants to use it. He's got good counter punching. He's super fucking fast. He's only 29. Like I like Cody here. I think he's gonna get it done.
Yeah, 100% agree. I think we got Big Noah in the chat.
Yeah,
what's up with the Noah changing his little avatar? Why is he pink and then blue? What is all that?
I think something happened. Some shit happened where his shit got locked on age restricted mode or something. I know he was having some weird shit happen with that. but yeah, no, thank you for pointing out the message in the chat. And I apologize. I wasn't trying to snap at you with the Rush thing. It just Rush kind of pissed me off in that moment. I didn't mean to take it out on you, man. So
it's understandable. No, you're fine.
Yeah, no, and I do appreciate you keeping up with the chat. And you're right. It is good to be. I think it's good to be as interactive as possible. So thank you for keeping up with that.
Oh, yeah, it's my pleasure. And I know how it is when you get high, dude, and you go into your own world and you start getting real creative and not paying attention to everything that's going on, but you're sort of thinking about the fights and just all kinds of shit.
Yeah, no, definitely. So I mean, but it definitely it helps to stay on track with that shit too. So I appreciate it. Yeah, Noah said his YouTube is fucked.
Well, yeah, Noah, you can go ahead and put that dono bet on Cody maybe. If you like Garbrandt, dude, he's got the better beard. He's got more power. He's ready to go. He's the younger guy. So, Cody, he had a couple slip-ups. He slipped up a couple times versus Dillashaw. Then he comes back. He looked pretty damn good versus Munoz from what I saw. Yeah, Munoz did take him out. But here's Garbrandt, a year later, fucking young guy, dude. He's only 29 years old, UFC veteran. And then you're going up against Rob Font. Well, I'm not sold on Rob Font. I'm not. I think I picked him to win versus Marlon Moraes, but that was a fade of Marlon Moraes. That was a fade of Marlon. Because Marlon don't have a chin anymore. Because you crack this dude and he'll get all confused and you hit him twice more. Next thing you know, he's laying on the floor.
Yeah, he gets that real worry. He does not have a good poker face at all, man. Marlon is a great glass cannon, man. He really does have devastating power in the first round, but when you hit him a couple of times, you can just see the look on his face change, and he's like, oh my god, fuck, he's pretty chinny.
It reminds me of your in Tyson's Punch Out. When you hit the dude, I don't know who it was, Soda Popinski, maybe. Soda Popinski.
When you hit old Soda Pop on the kisser.
Dude, Big Soda Popinski was the best guy in that game because you always had to face him. He wasn't at the very end. He was super fucking crazy and hard to fight against. You know what I mean? Soda Popinski.
That is fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Soda Pop. Oh man. Oh shit. Well, I think we're getting up on 2 hours here.
Yeah.
I don't yacked on enough. I
got you.
You want to give the people some final words and tell everybody how they can follow you, and feel free to drop any picks or plug anything you want to, man. I appreciate you coming on with me.
Oh yeah, man, it was a pleasure. I enjoyed it, and yeah, believe me, don't worry about that rush thing at all. I totally understand. Um, with the plugs, I don't know if I'm a plugger for myself. I mean, I may do that at some point, but I'll just give like a last comment about the fights. I don't think you can bet on Ricardo Ramos really. I know he was training at like Team Alpha Male with Cody. So I'm wondering if like maybe him and Cody both win, but he always seems to disappoint. Um, and yeah, I mean there's some good spots here. I like this card quite a bit. I think it's a fun card, and yeah, we'll see what's up. I'll be watching the Bellator tonight too. So this is the best time of the week, and yeah, thanks for having me on, 2 cents.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're welcome anytime. And thanks for yeah, like I said, thanks for keeping up with the chat, and thank you for yeah, man. Thanks for just adding to the quality of the stream. I appreciate it.
All good. Catch you later.
Later, dude. Yes, sir. There he is, Rogue Strummer, man. Shout out to Rogue Strummer. Thanks again, dude, for coming on and helping me keep the stream live. And best of luck to you this weekend with all your picks and plays. That's right, man. Me and the homie Rogue Strummer are calling Cody Garbrandt. I'm saying Cody Garbrandt clips Rob Fine, knocks him out. But that should just about wrap this up. Let me go over my review, just my picks real quick, and then I will end this stream, and y'all can go on about your days. I really appreciate y'all stopping through, though, man. This is really what I like doing with my life. And yeah, shout out to that fucker Rush, man. Why, dude, that motherfucker winds me up, man. I'll tell you what. Fucking talk all that shit and then come up in here like it's all fucking Gucci. Fucking character, man. Rush does wind me up though. I give him credit, son of a bitch. But yeah, even shout out to Rush's fucking ass. Shout out to Noah. The Draw God says he wants to smash that cookie. Shout out to you, Jack Attack. Noah. Doing Rush, mate. Yeah. But yeah, big shout out to Rogue Strummer, dude. Thanks again for coming on the stream. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, shout out to you, Jimmy, with your fucking smart ass comments. Shout out to my dude Tommy, man. Tommy, hope you have a good weekend. Everybody, man. I hope y'all have a great 2 days. Hope you don't have to work this weekend. If you do, my God, I'm sorry, boys. But yeah, man. Hope y'all have a good weekend off. Yeah, Tommy said this is gonna be Rob Font's coming out party. Rogue Strummer and I are on the other side of it. I think this is going to be a really, really good fight, though. I think there's going to be some good fights on this. Shout out to MMA Locker Room. It's MMA Locker Room on Twitter. I think he's got a YouTube channel as well, MMA Locker Room. But you can find him at Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. I think the regular channel is back. I think it's now just Pub Sports Radio again. But shout out to them. I will, if the Talking Hands should be going on tonight, so I will be there for that, and I will definitely be there for the fight companion that the boys at Pub Sports Radio do. Yeah, so I will be there tonight and tomorrow as well. So shout out to them. And like I said, shout out to you guys. Now let me go over these picks again real quick. Right, quick. And I will make these picks official on Tapology and Twitter as well. If you missed the stream, I will put them up there. And as per usual, any fight that I'm wrong, any pick that I'm wrong about, you can bet your ass that I will eat the crow. I will eat the shit. I will take accountability for it, I promise you. Okay, here we go. These are my official picks for UFC Vegas 27, taking place in Sin City, starting a little bit earlier, boys. Early prelims start at 4, or prelims start at 4, rather. Here we go. All right. Damier Magulov versus Rafael Alves. I'm taking Damier Magulov by decision. Now, let me pull this up. I do have, I made all my picks and like I the finishes, I took it down to the round. God damn it. All right, here we go. Here we go. These are my official picks. All right. Damier is Magulov by decision. Yancy Medeiros and Damier Hadzovic. I'm going to say Yancy Medeiros goes out there and puts on a statement, man. I say he saves his fucking contract, or he renews his contract by getting a first round stoppage over Damier Hadzovic. I'm going Yancy by first round TKO. Josh Kulabau versus Xiaonan, however you pronounce that. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I got Kulabau by decision. I think he's an overall better fighter. And I like his takedown defense, and I like his striking as well. So I got Kulabau on that one. Bruno Silva versus Rodriguez. I think that Bruno Silva is going to get this done in the first round. I got Silva by first round KO. Now, Court McGee and Claudio Silva. I can actually see Court McGee winning this fight by stoppage, but I'm going to go Court McGee by decision. Rothwell versus Charles Barnett. I've got Ben Rothwell by decision. I may possibly switch that pick to knockout. But yeah, I got Ben Rothwell. He better not lose to this dude. Now, Ricardo Hamos versus Bill Algio. I got Bill Algio by decision. So that's the prelims. Now onto the main card. Jack Hermanson versus Edmund Shabazian. I got Jack Hermanson by second round club and sub, but I can see that one going the other way too. That's one of my least confident picks. David Dvorak versus Juan Camillo. What's his last name? We'll just call him Juan Camillo. Versus Juan Camillo, I've got David Dvorak by finish. I'll probably say first round knockout, or maybe submission. Felicia Spencer versus Norma Dumont. I've got Felicia Spencer by second round ground and pound. I say she wins the first round. In the second round, she gets a takedown and finishes the fight with ground and pound. Tafa versus Vandera. I've got Justin Tafa by first round knockout. Xiaonan versus Carlos Sparza. I've got Carlos Sparza by sketchy split decision. And then Cody Garbrandt versus Rob Font. I've got Cody Garbrandt by third round knockout. I think he's going to be the first one to put Rob Font away. But those are my picks, boys. Those are my damn old picks. Jack says Cody within 2 rounds. Cody going to put Manlet Nation back on the right path. There you go. Let's fucking go, Jackie boy. Yes, sir. I like Cody to get it done. I like Cody to get it done. I don't think Rob Font has been cracked by anyone that hits quite like Cody Garbrandt. And if you're getting dropped by Rafael Sunsao and you're getting hurt by Ricky Simone, I think Cody's going to knock him out. So, yeah, those are my picks. I will put them up on Tapology, and I will put them up on Twitter as well. Once again, big thank you to Rogue Strummer. Big thank you to everyone that came through the stream today and chopped it up with me. I hope y'all have a great weekend. And also, big shout out to the Rabid Dog. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Season 4 of the Mecca is coming, boys. It's coming up quick, fast, and in a fucking hurry. It's this week. We got a break. And then June 5th is the first week of season 4 of Mr. Arkansas's Mecca. And I will be there. I hope to see y'all there. I hope y'all cash your fucking asses off this weekend. Those of you that like to get a little action, all my degenerate buddies out there, I hope y'all clean up, boys. Cash your fucking asses off. Get them crazy parlays, as my dude. Shout out to my dude, Dried Spicy. As Dried Spicy Shredded Squid would say, he wants that fuck you money. Get that fuck you parlay, boys. Get that fucking money. I hope y'all all have great success. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Really looking forward to these fights. Shout out to everybody. Y'all are the shit. This has been just my 2 cents, and I hope to catch y'all in the next one. Peace!